So one of the last things we do, it could be the first, but we're kind of doing this last, is the meta information. And if we look at our file as it is now, we have our meta for the character set coding, the viewport. Then there's these two that are blank, the description and the author, and the title. It's another important part of this for page ranking and searches. So to kind of show you what these could be and how they work, just going to go to our university page and view source. And this one's kind of messed up where they did this. So they have the basic meta stuff here. There's the viewport thing, and down here, kind of hidden, is the meta name equals description. And then they have the content, and then they have this long line. The University of Central Missouri, a comprehensive institution focused on student success, enables you to experience learning to a greater degree through engagement, blah, 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 blah. If you do a search for the university in Google, it shows basically what was there, but it's important to note that it only got so far before it got tired. So if you have a description and it's longer, it's not even, I mean, maybe it helps with your search, but ideally don't make it quite so long as they did, because you're not even going to see it. But that's where this content in Google comes from, is that meta description. The other content here, the link that they have, so the University of Central Missouri, UCM, among Missouri's best, that on the page is verbatim what's in the title. So University of Central Missouri's UCM among Missouri's best universities. So besides, you want to have a good name in your title, and a good, obviously it should include, like your business name, but it's good to have something more specific, like a state or a region where you're doing business or whatever. So that title tag is very important. Besides just appearing in the tab up here, it is used for searches, not just as a title, but it's an important part of how your page gets ranked. So if someone is looking for University of Central Missouri, and that is exactly in your title and in your description, it's going to help connect someone's search with your page. So it seems pretty simple. The other part of the Google search results we see here, admissions, undergraduate, master's, single sign-on, Blackboard, applied UCM. If we look at the source page, those are going to be the first links in the navigation. So here we see these links in the top of the page: request, visit, apply, ways to give. Well, no, that's not where they're pulling that from. Where did they decide? Oh, here we go. Admissions, library. Anyway, Google, part of what Google wants to do is look at your navigation and then use that. So I think that's what they did. It's one of those menus. And part of the problem with this is there's so many different navigation menus on that first page that it doesn't know what to do with it. Okay, so let's look at ours. So we have meta name description, that's already there, author's there. So in the content, so I do my business name. I can't remember what it was. There we go. So I did these all as, that would probably be a better title. Okay. And then and make this more like a narrative, like an actual sentence, or not so much a paragraph. So a narrative paragraph, and this, your title, be more like a title. The author content, you could do your name, your email, kind of like your copyright. So if I do Option G, it gives me the circle C. So that's one way to do it, so that you, as the coder for the page, that makes sense. Okay, so it seems like a minor thing, but it's kind of the most important thing to do to make sure that your page actually shows up once we upload it to the internet when someone searches for it. Because putting it up is fine, but if you want someone to find it, you need to have these things filled out. The meta description, you don't need to do the author so much, but the description and the title, and have a clear navigation system. So here's our clear navigation. Those are going to be the most important things for your Google results.